Hello everybody, Ninja Llama here again. We've got an exciting day today. Got the potion brewing system started up. I got a little impatient, didn't want to wait to move all the farms out, so I just moved all of our goods over to these chests. Thought we'd go ahead and get this started, and then we'd get back to working on those farms because just getting antsy to get working on the redstone contraption. So I've started setting up my levers here. Don't do very much at the moment, but this is the start of a automatic potion brewing system, as you probably know. But what you don't know is this one will be capable of brewing different types of potions at the same time. I've come up with several improvements over the last version of this that I showed you in my creative world. So I'm going to be implementing those here, and we will get to see how well that works out. So I'm going to finish clearing some more of this area out and making sure I have enough levers before we continue on. So I will do a little bit of that off camera, and then I will get back to you guys. I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody, I'm back. Quite a bit of time has passed since I last cut off, as you can tell. Let's see where I've gotten so far. You would come into this room and you would select your potion, which I have swiftness selected as the base potion out of these choices. Then the last four are your options, in which case I've just selected redstone to make it extended. When you select this, it just runs through some repeaters and redstone alternating just to keep the wires separate. It will run up these columns up to these AND gates. Let's see if I can get a closer look at these. Oh, goodness. Let's do this the easy way. Okay, so below there, here's where those columns in. It runs into these repeaters. There's also the other input of the AND gate on top, which is connected at this end by this column to the brew potion button down there. So when you have your lever selected and hit the button, it will only activate the pistons on those specific ingredients that you selected. So if we look up here, we can see over the top here that this one is selected, which is the redstone, and these are just droppers that have my ingredients in it. I will fill the rest of these in with ingredients as we go along. Just have this set up for a little demonstration. At the end here, this one is nether wart. It doesn't have an actual lever down there. It's just always on because you will always need nether wart in all of your potions. Here's the sugar for the swiftness. So after that is selected and you hit the button, it will dispense the items into this water trough that has ice in the bottom to speed it up. It will rush down there and come out over there. Let's see if we can go take a look. And it will run through here. And if you'll notice, this indicator light is off and this one is on. This means that this station is ready to receive ingredients. So it will go across the water stream, it will bounce over this hopper, and then slide over the ice into here. Once it goes through the hopper, get out of the water here, it will go funnel down into the brewing stand, which is already loaded with water bottles from our little chest here. May add another hopper and a chest just to increase the supply of these, but I can do that later. Once that is in there, it will be detected by this comparator and it will run through this circuit. I did have a lever with 3 pieces of redstone in between it, but that took up a lot of space and you had to make sure the redstone didn't interact with any of your other contraption. So what I ended up doing was just filling up a brewing stand with awkward potions and nether wart, because this is what we want to compare it against anyway, this signal strength. So instead of running the wire out and taking up all that space, I just put another brewing stand because they're really cheap to make and it just makes it a lot more compact. So after the ingredients funnel through, and when it gets down to 3 items, which will drop below the signal strength from this, this will turn off, and it will go through here. This is just another AND gate, which has a pulse limiter on it, just to make sure that it's not just the ingredient switching, because every time the ingredients switch, it will pulse the circuit, and we don't want to pull the potions out before they're done. So once all the ingredients have been through, the signal will stay on, and it will cause the piston to come down, which will toggle this latch. With this delay, it will toggle the latch for just enough time for the 3 potions that are done to funnel down through here into this bottom chest. I just use this chest just to save, the resources from building a hopper there. In the future, actually, right after this episode, I'm going to add a railway down here that will pick these up with a storage minecart and bring them up to you, somewhere up here, and then I'll turn this into a storage area for all the potions. But one of the benefits to this design, as I said earlier, is that you can brew 2 different kinds of potions at the same time, or 2 different batches of the same potion. So let's just give this a shot and see if it works. So we'll click the button. Dispensed our items. We will wait. We'll watch it. The light should turn off. There we go. That means this one has now received its items, and now this one is waiting for items. So while that is still brewing, we can hit this button again and wait once again as more items are dispensed. I could have selected another potion, but I only have the ingredients for swiftness in there. And now both of these lights are off, which means the system is full. I could have added, a 3rd and a 4th one of these stations, but I think this will be plenty for me. But now let's go back here and watch these in action. We will watch this. See, the ingredient just switched over, and it activated the piston, but because it didn't stay off, and it just went to the next ingredient, which was redstone in this case, it didn't complete the circuit and draw the potions out. So let's wait one more time here. Oop. Okay, so now it's done. Draws the potions out, adds more water bottles, which was done with this delay down here. And now this one is ready for more potions. So we could hit the button, and it would fill this up, and it would start over. And what the purpose of that is in order to avoid any complicated logic with which one is open and how to figure out to get which items into where, without having to worry about this one, coming on as items are coming down and taking part of the ingredients that were meant for this one. I went ahead and just set it up so that it always fills the furthest one away first, and then it will fill the next one and the next one and the next one, which is only 2 in this case. But you could add more. You just have to step down with your water every time. But so that is good, and we also lock our hoppers just by using this little tower and then some repeaters to get the delay to make sure all our ingredients make it in. But that'll just toggle this torch right here to lock anything from coming in. But let's drop down here and see how we did. This one, 3 potions of swiftness extended, and this one, oh, hold up, I have a problem. Why did we not get any here? Let's check our brewing stand. Oh, mundane potions. I had was doing some testing earlier, and I must have just put a nether wart in, so let's pull this out, and it will fill it with water bottles. Oh, no, it won't. There we go. Now that it's reset, it will go through and brew these like it was supposed to. I had been testing earlier and had forgotten to take that out, so we'll just throw these, make sure just to put the water bottles in there, throw these water bottles in, and then this should work. But yeah, there it goes. Starting to do that. So we will, I'll go through and just manually take all this out to make sure everything's working. But what I plan on doing is adding the railway to bring the potions from the bottom back up to the main floor here, and we'll end up putting a wall right here and maybe moving these indicator lights to somewhere more convenient. But I will add that. Probably see that in the next episode along with the improvements to this room. If you like this, please remember to like the video, subscribe to keep up. If you have any suggestions or improvements on this design, also I would love to hear that. Feedback is always nice. So thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next episode.